What does your board look like? Does it look like this? Or like this? I have to admit that my board work wasn't always the best. In fact, it still isn't. This is something that I can definitely work on. Keep watching to learn how you can improve your board skills. Hello and welcome back to the Be Your Best Teacher Self Summer Series. In this series, we're looking at different areas of young learner teaching in order to develop our teaching skills over the summer. Whether you're a board work whiz or disaster, in this video you'll find some useful tips and advice on how to up your board game. No pun intended. We'll uncover the secrets of using the classroom board as a powerful tool for teaching, organisation and student engagement. Let's go! A well-organised and visually appealing board can work wonders in language acquisition. Tip 1. Have zones. Divide your board into sections that cater to different language skills or content areas. Have a designated space for vocabulary, another for grammar structures, and perhaps a third for language games or interactive activities. By visually separating these elements, you'll make it easier for young learners to navigate and find what they need. You may also want to have a space for the dates, a lesson menu, and also a space for students to write on. Where possible, keep these sections as permanent areas so that students always know where everything will be. Tip 2. Use visuals. Young learners thrive on visual stimulation, so let's make the most of it. Incorporate colourful flashcards, illustrations or pictures related to the language that you're teaching. Use diagrams, charts and mind maps to represent new vocabulary or sentences. Remember, visuals can be the bridge that connects language to meaning for our younger learners. Tip 3. Make it interactive. The board isn't just a static space. We can make our board work come alive with interactive and dynamic elements. Transform your board into an interactive platform where young learners can actively participate in activities. Incorporate interactive games and songs or chants that encourage movement and gestures. Encourage students to come to the board to match words with pictures, to fill in missing letters, or to play language games. If your board is interactive, use digital activities and games and multimedia resources. Active engagement means active learning. Finally, and this is what I personally struggle with most, tip 4, keep your board neat and tidy. It's important to maintain a clean and organised board to create a visually appealing learning environment. Here are a few practical tips to help you keep your board in tip-top shape. Erase and refresh. Regularly erase outdated information or completed activities from the board. This way you create a fresh canvas for new learning. Encourage your students to participate in the process by taking turns to erase and clean the board. It not only keeps the board tidy, but it also fosters a sense of responsibility and ownership among your young learners. Plus, they love it. Invest in organisational tools. Consider using containers or hanging organisers near the board to store your teaching materials. Your markers, your board cleaners, magnets, anything that you'll need when you're at the board. Having a designated space for everything will make it easier to maintain a clutter-free board. And as an added bonus, it makes it harder to lose things. So remember that organising your board clearly, using visuals and fostering interactivity can make a big difference to your teaching and your students' learning experiences. Let me know which areas you struggle with in the comments section below. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to come back next week for the next video in the series Be Your Best Teacher Self.